Welcome to Red Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Hey everybody, Logan here. Sorry about the few day hiatus. Not by choice. I know of all times during the brand new console launches. But unfortunately I've been extremely busy with outside of gaming endeavors. Yeah, for those of you who know me personally, you know I'm a professional artist and an illustrator. I've been working hard on some illustrations for my first book series that just got picked up, but that's not for this channel. So that's been a lot of work lately. I'll get into that maybe somewhere down the line. But as of right now, that's why I've been a little busy. That's why it's been 3 or 4 days since you guys have seen a video. But of all times, go figure, I decided to do it during console releases. Crunch time. But as you guys clicked, you didn't click on it to hear me blabble on about my personal endeavors. You clicked on this video to see my impressions of the Series X and Series S. Now, what you're going to see in this video today is me going through. I'm going to actually be playing on the Series S. So all the footage you see here will be taken from the Series S, but I'm going to give you my live reaction on the Series X and S as well. So before we get into the meat and the potatoes of this video, I'll just give you a little personal opinion of both of these new consoles. They're fantastic. The Series S feels a lot like my One X. I actually moved everything around. My Series X is now in the living room, and I do have my One X and my Series S. God, these names. Both in my game room with everything connected to one TV now. So comparing speeds and stuff have been pretty interesting. But the Series S just blows it out of the water in terms of processor speed and everything, and loading, and the quick resume feature. Oh my god. The other day I was testing it. For those of you who follow me on Xbox Live or on my friends list, I don't know if you've seen it, but I posted videos, those random video clips. You know what? I might make a little montage of them and throw them up here. But I tested out Goat Simulator. Yeah. Goat Simulator and Crackdown 3, because both of those had rather long loading times on the One S. So on the Series S, loading has been pretty much nothing. Crackdown 3 still has a small bit of load time compared to the original, but oh my god. Now, playing it on the Series X, playing games, I played Borderlands 3. So I tried out Borderlands 3, and for those of you who play Borderlands 3, you know that initial load screen where Claptrap goes across and that load bar comes up. Well, yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. You'll see Claptrap, load bar doesn't even exist. He goes across the screen once and then pops out, boom, loaded. Mind blown. You know those weird texture pop-ups? Well, that don't happen. Now, it did take a while for a lot of these update patches to download, much larger than I thought. I did end up picking up the memory storage expansion card, whatever you want to call it, the little drive that pops into the back. And I put that in my Series X because I do plan on downloading more games on there than my digital Series S. I know that sounds weird, but the Series S is just for me to play 1, 2, 3 games at a time, whatever I'm currently playing that I want to go back and forth if I have a digital copy or just want to make a video of it for the channel, and be able to record it, play some casually in the game room. I do a lot of the hardcore gaming in the living room on a much fancier TV. So, yeah, both consoles are much better than the previous gen. Now, the Series S, like I said, it is very similar in terms of graphic fidelity and just visuals to the One X, but speeds, loading speeds, transition speeds, just the speed is just mind blowing compared to the One X. So that's what we're going to see a little bit in this video. I've already babbled on enough, almost 5 minutes of me jibber-jabbering on about my impressions. Let's get into some gameplay. Let's show you exactly what this One S, Series S, can do. I wish I could show you some Series X, but that's all another room. But speeds, when it comes to quick resume, all the features are the same. And, you know, capture's still 1080, so you're not going to get full 4K. I don't have a 4K capture card. So, without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Alright, so don't adjust your sets. Wait, is that still a thing? No, you're watching this on a phone or a computer, a tablet. But we're going to start from a cold boot. On the one, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Cold boot from a Series S. Automatic login, just boom, hit the button. Skadoosh. Yes, I was watching Disney Plus because I was watching The Mandalorian. So, here, let's start with Crackdown. Yeah, I was playing this 2 days ago. There's your quick resume. I was playing this 2 days ago, and I had already turned off the system. So visually, no, it doesn't look much better than the One X. So yeah, the Series S performs better in terms of speed and, you know, just frame rate and all that other good stuff. So it looks fantastic. It looks just as good as a One X, but this is full 1080. It's not 4K. So the display I'm also playing it on is only 1080. So if you look, there's no frame rate drops, no screen tear, no jaggies, no slowdown, nothing. It's just fantastic. For those of you who haven't played it, let's go someplace where you can look at the draw distance. You can see everything, and I know when I was playing it on my One S a little bit, when I'd get really high or you'd see a lot in the distance, you'd drop a few frames, you'd get a little slowdown. But here, I just fly into a tree. No problems whatsoever. I know this probably isn't the most ideal game, but I really, really love Crackdown 3. I think it's a very good looking game. Very fun. There's a lot of stuff going on at once in this world. Oh, look. How is there one that I missed? How is there one that I missed? No! I hate when it does that. You just all of a sudden, all right. Oh, now it wants to... Okay, where am I? Before I swap out games, let's just get this orb. There we go. So, and I'm going to stay midair. I'm going to pause it. Home menu. Let's go... and like I said, I was playing Goat Simulator. Quick resume. Bam. Yeah. Yeah, that's Goat Simulator. In the middle of all this nonsense. That was extremely fast. You probably can't hear anything because of all the noise. Sorry about that, but that's Goat Simulator. That was really fast. That was the jetpack. So, yeah, what you're seeing is the goat horse falling back to earth. There we go. So, yes, this is craziness. But what you're seeing here, he's riding a horse. The goat rides a horse. And watch. Okay. So we'll pause it here. Bring back the menu. Crackdown 3. Boopy doop. Now, there you go. Now the Series X is even faster. Look at that. I'm going in between two different games at once. I haven't tried any more than that because I only have a handful of games installed. So that's the quick resume feature. Let's go down here. You know what? Let's go home. Let us try Phantasy Star. Now this I haven't played yet, so it's not going to be a quick resume. But it will load. I haven't played this yet on my Series S. So let's just see how fast this game loads. Now it is an online game, so that's why I don't usually pick an online game when I'm doing loading comparisons, or at least when I was checking them out on the Series X, because it could just depend on the actual client. I don't know what that video was. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, did they update? Oh, that really had me. This is actually going very fast. Wow. It didn't just load fast. It connected. Oh, that was... Okay, I don't care. Okay. All right, now I got some new... Okay, I haven't played this in a little bit. Okay, so there is still a little bit of delay, but I think that's a server thing. But visually, no screen tearing. Doesn't look to have any dropped frames that I can tell to the human eye, but I do not have the software for it. Alright, so even though we're connected online, let's do a quick... I hate the fact that it says Game Pass because I do have it physical, but oh, look at that. But the digital version... Ooh, that's weird. Yeah, and the controller is very clicky. Now, that's never happened before. Okay, see, that's fine. That loads up super fast. Alright, so maybe the Series S. I'm glad I'm doing this video. Even though we're just about 10 minutes into the segment, it looks like 3 games might be the peak. Unless maybe because I chose an online game as one of the 3. See, that's fantastic. And I'm still logged in. it didn't log me out for server inactivity or anything like that. That is fantastic. But that right there is a little bit of a wonder. So the only little bit of ink seems to be now with Crackdown 3. Or maybe the Series S has only the capability to run 3 games at one time. This is the most I've run at once, and I haven't had any problems going between games as long as it was Crackdown and something else. But now that I have 3 games open, one being an online game, this just might be the issue. Let's see if we quit. Let's reload Crackdown 3. So maybe it was just a problem with the game itself. But now it seems to just load up extremely fast. So it looks like we did hit a small little glitch, a small little issue there. So yeah, it looks like between the 3 games, Crackdown 3 was the only one that seemed to have any issues. And as you can see, the loading is like nothing. For those of you, look how fast that went. For those of you who have played Crackdown 3, as you can see, I maxed on everything. Ooh. Is there someone trying to shoot me? So yeah, now let's go back to Phantasy Star. Quick resume. Doesn't knock me out. No, we are good. Let's do Goat Simulator one more time. Ooh. Okay. And then back to Crackdown. Yeah. Alright, so we had one little flooby madooby. Which, so early on, I'm pretty sure that any kind of bugs with quick resume will be fixed. But that seems to be alright. Everything seems to be pretty good besides that one little hiccup right there. So the system runs very fast, really smooth. Visuals are great. Again, this is on the Series S. Do I keep saying 1S or Series S? I'm confused at this point. Those naming conventions are just... At first, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, but it turns out it is kind of annoying. So, this is, yeah. If I can get 4K, or if there comes to be a 4K HD capture card, that I know of. I don't know of any. I don't think Elgato has one. So I have the HD60S, I think is what it's called. And this only does 1080, so there's really no point in using the Series X at this time, excuse me. But yeah, this is great. It still looks really good. I've played Forza Horizon so far. I played Borderlands 3. I've played Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And that's it. I'm still going to play Gears Tactics, Gears 5, and GTA 5 to see how all those run. But so far, everything's been smooth. Syncing, the setup. I thought it was really nifty setting up your console via the controller through the phone. Then it sets up the app to your consoles, which is fantastic. So far, so good. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get a PlayStation 5. I almost had one, but that's a story for another day. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you think with your experience with the Series X and Series S. What you think of yours if you did manage to pick one up. Or if you're looking at getting one, did this help you decide? Did this show you a little better on what the quick resume feature can do and how fast the system can go and just play the games in itself and still look very, very good for a Series S? And yeah. And if you have any questions for me, remember, feel free to ask. Drop them in those comment section below. Remember, if you're still at this point, thank you guys so much. Visit redbandanagaming.com. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video if you found it interesting. Thank you guys so much. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again. Yeah, I'm making double sound effects. Whee!